we've already talked a little RBC Canadian Open and of course the Women's Open. I mean, can you just speak on the success of that over the past couple of years? I remember going my first Canadian Open I covered in 2016 or 17 at Glen Abbey, and it was good. But then I remember 2019 at Hamilton, and it's just everything was bigger, louder, so much more special. And you guys continue to kind of keep that rolling. What are we doing to make
Yes.
both the men's and women's events bigger and better in the years to come?
Well, I'd highlight two things. The first is I would highlight the role of RBC in the men's game and CPKC in the women's game. RBC is obviously a major force in the game of golf, well above and beyond just the RBC Canadian Open tournament. They sponsor two PGA Tour events, so the RBC plus the Heritage, as you know, is also the Heritage Classic, which is a become an elite event on the PGA Tour, right? One of the signature events. Plus, they sponsor so many players. So the fact that they're behind so many players and so many players have their logo on their sleeve sort of lends itself to a lot of them attending, right? The RBC Canadian Open, which sort of guarantees us a strong field, right? And CPKC also does a lot for the women's game. So I would say that to start. Second thing I would say is just we've done a lot of work, the staff that is of Golf Canada, to make the events about a lot more than just attending a golf tournament. They've become real experiences, as you would know if you've been in the last, let's say, 5 years or so, right? There's a concert series at the RBC Canadian. Big name bands have played in that in the last few years. The rink hole, the concept of having sort of a hockey rink atmosphere or vibe on one of the par threes. So it's become a lot more than just sort of your staid golf tournament where you walk around watching some shots being hit. It is a day, and it is a very family friendly and fun day to go out and watch these events.